would you still care to talk to me?
So are you tired of playing COD Mobile and leveling up so slow, trying to carry your team, and still yielding the least XP rates that make you feel defeated and worthless? Like, I swear, when you level up in this game, it does feel pretty slow after a while, right? In this video, I'm going to show you how to level up fast so you don't get blown up by VTOL warships and feel like a failure.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Blasphemous!
And we won't let it happen again, because in this video, I'll pretty much explain my biggest tips and my best advice, you know, what game modes, what guns to use, in order to pretty much just dominate on COD Mobile. So if you guys are interested in this type of content, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, and you can learn how to pretty much turn 2-minute TDM games into an XP fest, you know, 6-minute, 7-minute, however long domination games are, into really good XP fest. And I just want to see you guys get to that rank 150 as fast as possible. So without further ado, let's get to my advice. So what's up guys, it's here Bayanino or Quadigy. And the first thing you should look at when trying to level up fast is using the best weaponry. I think this gun is unlocked at a very early level. I think it's actually leveled up whenever you can create a class. The M4 is a solid AR and will pretty much provide you with a lot of kills and with easy recoil to control. It's such a good gun. The second gun I recommend is the AK-74U. It's such a good SMG, and in my opinion, is the best SMG that I've tried so far, and I'm already level like 81, and none of the other SMGs have been able to touch this weapon. This gun is an absolute beast. The third gun that I recommend is the RPD. With 128 bullets, more or less, once you put on extended mags, you can pretty much take down at least 20 enemies, or 15 enemies, 10 to 15 enemies with one mag, and will get you a bunch of kills. And the last gun that I recommend, this is the AK-117. The thing about the AK-117 though, is that it's unlocked at a higher level. So if you're already kind of leveled up, make sure to use the previous 3 guns that I showed you guys in this little part of this video. And then once you get to like level 60, I believe level 64 is when you unlock this beautiful beast, use the AK-117. Because this gun is probably the best gun in the game. And as you guys can see here, I have talked to other high-leveled friends of mine. You can see I have a level 141 friend, a level 130 friend. I asked all these friends for a little advice to make this video, so shout out to them. And they would argue that the AK-117 is probably one of the best guns in this game. So take my advice, and let's move on to the next part. Now the next thing we need to talk about is what game modes give you the most XP. So here I want to emphasize that if you're playing solo, TDM will be the way. There's a lot of noobs on TDM, there aren't the best players. As you can see there, it's hot. Everybody's hopping into TDM because it's the most popular game mode. If you're running in a 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, 5-man, whatever the case is, you're running in a group at least. Play Domination. With the ability to kind of manipulate the flags and extend the game to be longer, you're able to get a lot more kills, especially with high streaks like the VTOL warship, and really able to take advantage of that XP. I highly recommend Domination if you're in a group. S&D is okay, but I don't like S&D because you're not able to get as many kills. And especially Domination is probably the #1 way to level up, because you're able to stack up unstoppable medals on top of unstoppable medals, which give you extra XP in turn. Now the next important thing to talk about after game modes is maps. Obviously there's specific maps for each game mode that are going to maximize your XP potential. So you have all these maps for TDM, but which one is the best? That's Big Baller Kill House. In case you guys didn't know, Kill House is actually exclusive to TDM and Frontline, but it's not in Domination. So there's a certain reason for that. Like, why is it only available in TDM and Frontline? Because this is the best map for those game modes. Kill House is legit the smallest map in this game, and legit right when you spawn in, you're already in the action after just probably walking like 5 feet. It's insane how hectic Kill House is. But you'll finish TDM games fast and swiftly, and if you get lots of kills in a short amount of time and you keep repeating games, you will find yourself with a ton of XP each game in rapid succession. Now with Domination, there is no Kill House, so we have the 8 other maps. What would be the best maps for Domination? Now as you guys know, this game is only 5v5 and not actually 6v6, so we gotta make sure to choose the small maps to account for the lack of an extra player. So those 3 maps, in my opinion, that really do accumulate a ton of kills is Hijacked, Nuketown, and Standoff. The spawn traps on these maps are insane. And not only that, but the maps are the smallest maps on the game and the most accessible and easiest to get to from opposite points of the map. Crossfire is too snipey. Firing Range is another really good map, but I just feel like the spawns aren't as consistent on that map. Raid is kind of huge in my opinion. Takeoff is definitely too big in my opinion. And Crash, I haven't necessarily played Crash too much, but I wouldn't imagine it to be an XP getter. So with this advice, make sure to play on Hijacked, Nuketown, and Stand Up. And if you guys are enjoying the content so far and you think these tips are helping you, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, because now we'll be going into my TDM and my Domination games to kind of explain to you what to do on TDM and Domination and why it is that I get this much XP. Now, here we are on Kill House. As you guys can see, I just spawned, my team just spawned, and we're already getting into some action. You can see me just picking them off super freaking fast. So the goal of TDM is obviously to get kills. But on this map, you kind of want to hold a wall if you want to perform well. In my opinion, you can see me just holding the spot down. But legit, the easiest way, in my opinion, and the way to maximize XP is TDM. Like if you're not the best player, go to TDM. Because you won't be able to get on a high kill streak to accumulate a ton of unstoppable medals like you would in Dom. At most in TDM, I think it goes up to 40 kills. You're only going to be able to get on maybe a 30, a lucky nuclear, if your teammates aren't that good. So you just want to pretty much end the game as fast as you can. Don't really worry about getting a tactical nuke. Though in this game I will get a tactical nuke because I'm just a big baller. But you just want to pretty much rush your enemies. You don't even have to have the highest KD. Just focus on the most amount of kills. Your deaths don't matter. Just focus on killing them. Play smart for your kill streaks if you have to. Whatever the case is. And here I just pull out my specialist and just legit. Look at this. Freaking one. What else do I do? I think I do something crazy right here. Hold on. Waiting for the right moment. Right. Look at that.
Quintuple kill.
Use your specialist abilities. I just legit got a multi right there. Like nothing. And I already have my VTOL, I got my sentry gun, and I'm thinking I'm close to my nuke, so I'm like, you know, let me go for the tactical nuke at least before ending this little game. So I use the sentry guns to pretty much hold the spawns, because you can easily hold spawns on this game. And here it is, a nuclear bomb like nothing. How much time has passed? Look at the counter. Only a minute and 40 seconds has passed since I actually called in the tactical nuke. And pretty much this game is over in less than 2 minutes. I call in my VTOL and call it a day. Let me know what other game / map is gonna let you finish the game in 1 minute and like 50 seconds or however fast this match was. Like, it's actually insane. So I'm gonna fast forward through this little like loading screens and stuff so I can show you my XP rates. So yeah, okay. And here we are. Oh, we just leveled up. Well then, if my tips don't help you or if you don't believe my tips don't help you, well, just look at the proof. I just leveled up like crazy. But in less than 2 minutes, I was able to gather 2,200 XP. Which, in less than 2 minutes, that's good. Now, make sure you look at all the XPs. For kills, you get XP. For the time that you invested in the game, you get XP. For the win, make sure you're winning your games, you get XP. And join a clan. It doesn't matter if it's like an official clan or what. You can even make your own clan. As long as you're part of a clan, you'll get additional XP. So that's another big tip. Make a clan so you get a little bit more XP each game. So, yeah, these tips helped you? Let me know. Definitely try out some TDM, and you'll get some fast XP. The point is to get as many TDM games to end quickly as possible, and pretty much just go quantify. Just go through TDM games as fast as possible. You don't want to extend them. That's where we're going to move on to Dom, and tell you how to extend those games right now. Here in Domination, we're on Nuketown, one of the small maps that I suggested. As you can see, I am only going over the B flag just a little bit, but I'm going to ignore it. Because I want to leave the B flag unattended. In, the console Call of Duties, the games actually end if you don't cap B. But in this game, the games don't end. So you could literally leave B uncapped, I believe. I believe you can even leave the home flags uncapped, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if somebody protected the home flag and somebody protected B and let them neutral, I think you can legit extend this game to be as long as possible, like crazy. But that would take a whole ton of coordination, but so I just go with just making sure B isn't capped the whole time. So anyways, the goal of Domination is to obviously elongate the game mode, but get as many kills as possible without dying. This is why I suggest better players, or quote-unquote more, pro players, get on Domination and try to get on a high kill streak. Getting on a high kill streak is what's going to help you because if you're able to get on a high kill streak, you're going to be able to accumulate a bunch of medals. As you guys saw right there, I just got a kill chain, and I'm not even caring for my tactical nuke at this point. Like, to me, I want to get the nuclear medal as soon as I can. So then once I get that nuclear medal, I get the unstoppable medals, which is basically like double XP. Once you're able to get every kill after a nuclear medal, you get an unstoppable medal every single kill. So it's basically double XP for you while you're trying to destroy everybody. So as you guys can see here, I just got the nuclear, and now I'm getting unstoppable medals like crazy while being in the VTOL warship. You obviously can use the VTOL warship. Obviously, some of you guys aren't going to be that high enough of level to use the VTOL warship, but once you get that VTOL warship level, definitely equip it. If you don't have the VTOL, I recommend UAV, counter UAV, and sentry gun as your 3 early, very, very early streaks. Once you get the stealth chopper, put on the stealth chopper. Why not? But if you have stealth chopper and the VTOL unlocked, I recommend just getting rid of the stealth chopper, because the stealth chopper won't get you that many kills. To anybody to freaking pretty much whoever has a stealth chopper up won't be able to put in a VTOL at all. So you're not only are you doing something bad for yourself, but you're doing something bad for your teammates if you are playing in a group. Obviously, if you're playing solo, then put on the stealth chopper, put on the VTOL if you want. I just don't recommend stealth chopper at all, because it blocks anybody from using a VTOL, which I think is kind of messed up. So don't use stealth chopper for the most part unless you're playing solo. That's what I want to say. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm just trying to hold the spawns down, trying to accumulate as many unstoppable medals as I can while staying alive and being careful about it. That's what you want to do. You want to accumulate medals as much as you can to kind of like have that double XP effect. So I kind of go a little bit ballsy here. So I'm like, okay, everybody's just dying, everybody's dropping their nukes down, so I'm gonna be here in the middle, and then I get sniped, I believe, and get bodied. So that kind of ends my streak. But then I end up getting on another nuclear streak. As you guys can see here in the second half of the gameplay. I'm just going to skip over the half because you pretty much know what I'm doing. I'm just pretty much destroying them. And I think the game ends right here, unfortunately. Make sure you guys have a good team that can actually, you know, win the game. Because you still want to win the game. You want to cap B once it gets a little bit closer to like 70 points on each team. Or if you find that you're losing by a good margin. Because the win XP is also important. So I lost the game, but I got a ton of kills. You know, I did what I could. I'm in a clan. I got that extra XP, but I won't get that win XP. I spent a lot of quote-unquote time in the game as well, so I get that extra XP as well. But unfortunately, I didn't get the win, so I wasn't able to accumulate that XP. And once again, I level up. I'm telling you, my tips are here to help you guys, man. I swear. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, man, if these tips are helping you. As you guys can see there, I got 7,000 XP, which probably could have been 7,500 XP if I won the game. But I ended up with 121 kills and all these freaking medals. Like I said, the medals are the focus of Domination. It doesn't matter if you get the tactical nuke or not. If you get the tactical nuke, great, but get the unstoppable medals. Rack them up. Rack the kill chains up. Rack as much as you can. You gotta look like a valedictorian out here on graduation day, you know, with all the medals, you know, the most prominent student in a high school graduation. That's basically what you gotta be. You gotta be the valedictorian of your freaking game. So if this video helped you, or if you guys enjoy my commentary or my personality or whatever the case is, I freaking love you guys for even giving me a chance. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I would give you a hug if I could. But without further ado, if you enjoyed myself, like I said, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. I do live stream on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/TheMarkOfAHero. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with another video. I freaking love you all. Keep being big ballers. And bye.